Good morning, folks. Welcome to Sylvia's Closet. So, this week is all about child sexual abuse, and I paused a little bit yesterday to recognize and celebrate Sylvia Faulkner, who is really the inspiration behind everything that I do right now. So, thank you so much for those of you who joined me yesterday in the celebration, and appreciation for her life, her work that she performed while she was here. Very short dash, but I believe that that short dash was so powerful, and she accomplished what she was put here for. All right, so this morning we're going to continue the discussion about child sexual abuse. And I told you in a couple of videos before that we were going to talk to the mommies, because I know that the mommies are very instrumental in ensuring that the children are taken care of and their best interest is at heart. No, this is nothing against the daddies. I recognize that the single parent household is a whole lot more than the both parents' households, and so usually it is the mommies who are responsible for the kids. So I want to talk to the mommies this morning, and I expressed disgust for the mommies who know and keep quiet or cover up for whatever reasons. But I want to talk specifically this morning to the mommies who really are in shock, disbelief, denial, and really not sure how to handle this situation. And as usual, I am making my disclaimer. I did some studies. I am not a licensed professional as yet, so this is just my little piece on it, and I'm going to encourage the professionals that are licensed and who would be able to shed some more light, or who would be able to give some more professional advice to chime in on this conversation. So mommies, I cannot say that I know how you feel, because I have never been in a situation where I had to deal with a child that has been sexually abused, sexually exploited. However, I can say that based on what I know so far, you have a responsibility to your child and to yourself to ensure that you protect that child's welfare. And part of protecting that child's welfare is to ensure that you do the reporting. And the reporting is the process that I want to focus on this morning. Now, there are a couple of things that come before the reporting. And I know that we tend to get so emotional about things that we don't think through it. But before we cry foul, we notice some little signs and symptoms that we spoke about before. And I need you to ensure that there is some investigation happening and you have some evidence before you move ahead and scream. Yeah? Now, professionals have a responsibility to report as well. A lot of laws protect the children, and so the professionals are bound to ensure that they look out for the welfare of the children as well. So if you've noticed that your child has been sexually abused because you've probably seen some blood on the underwear, or you've seen something else, you take that child to the doctor. The doctor is supposed to be reporting as well. But when you do the reporting, mommy, you are going to open a Pandora's box. And I'll explain what I mean by that. You are going to be you probably will traumatize the child by saying something. And abuse normally comes with a whole lot of fear and guilt. And what you need to bear in mind is that you are going to be keeping that child really close to you and seeking whatever is necessary, whatever help is necessary to ensure that the child gets the kind of support that they need to move through this process. And you ought to seek help for yourself as well, because your mental health is very, very important, and you have to keep your head screwed on properly throughout this process so that you can come out great on the other end, and your child will be right there with you to shine as well. So we spoke about opening the Pandora's box, and when you say what happened, when you talk to the police, when you talk to the doctor, when you talk to whoever it is that you will talk to, you know, there are going to be some side effects, but the counselors should be able to help you through that process. And you know, there are so many support groups all over the place. If you even search on the same Facebook here, you're gonna find a whole lot of support groups. And what these support groups do is they provide you with a community of people who probably have been through the same experiences that you are going through now. And the fact that they have been through these experiences, they are able to give you some ways to deal with it, point you in the direction of people who may be able to help you, and also to just keep you intact and to just hug you, give you some good bonononos hug, and make you feel good and make you feel like you're doing the right thing. So don't just stay there and just feel that you are one man against the world, because there are a whole lot of people who are rooting for you. And guess what? See one right here. Yes, ma'am. So I need you to make sure that you keep your child really, really, really close to you, because you know what? A lot of times the children feel as if they're going from one bad situation to the next. So they have been raped, and guess what? They keep it as a secret. Nobody else don't know. But it is eating them out from inside. And so they start acting out. But here what happened again? You know, go squeal it out and everybody are gonna know. And that kind of embarrassment can be devastating for them. And so their little brains that are underdeveloped are going to start telling them some things, you know. And I don't like call the suicide word, but it is a real consequence, and I need you to pay attention to that. The depression, the anxiety, the quietness, all of those things, pay attention to it. If you find that is happening, seek help. Run to the help. Don't just stay there and stay quiet about it. because we don't want to lose the children. Remember, me tell you, say them are the future, you know. Yes, man. All right. So the unusual behaviors, I need you to observe if there are unusual behaviors, and take action. You know, go talk to the guidance counselor at the school. The guidance counselor has a whole lot of resources. You know. Yes, man, they are trained to deal with situations like this, and they are also trained to, you know, walk you through the process and direct you to other people who will be able to help you. So, mommy, I recognize that you're a little bit fearful about this. I know that you are traumatized about the situation. I am too, my darling. So here what we're gonna do. Together, we're gonna save the children. We're gonna bring them back to a state where they can laugh again. You know that deep, deep belly laugh? And you know that gleeful, happy appearance? And we want them to skip around again like some little young goat kid and make them feel nice about themselves. Alright? So make we do it together, and we're gonna come back another time, come talk about it. Alright? Take care of yourself.